Good day, ladies and gentlemen. In this Key Points video, we're going to continue revising computer networks, and specifically, we'll be covering some common protocols. For each layer of the four-layer model, we'll identify the key protocols and understand their purpose. The protocols that we discuss here are the most common, but they're not the only protocols you'll find in each layer. And I would encourage you to dig around the internet and investigate other protocols that exist. This video is related to the computer network section of the course specification, section 3.5. In our previous Key Points video, we looked at how we define the term protocol and how devices use the four-layer model to communicate. You'll remember that the four-layer model consists of the application layer, the transport layer, the network layer, and the link layer, and that each layer contains a number of different protocols, each with a specific task. First, let's look at the application layer. This layer is where we find the software services that we use every day. Within the application layer, we'll find web protocols such as HTTP and HTTPS, file transfer protocols such as FTP, and email protocols such as SMTP, IMAP, and POP3. HTTP is the Hypertext Transfer Protocol, and it's used to transfer documents between web servers and browsers. These documents are usually HTML pages, images, CSS, and JavaScript files. HTTPS is the encrypted version of HTTP, as denoted by the S, and is viewed as being more secure. The next protocol in the application layer is the File Transfer Protocol, or FTP. Now, FTP is used to transfer files between devices. Although services such as OneDrive and Dropbox are making this protocol less common, it was once the main way to transfer large files between remote devices. Finally, we have the email protocols. SMTP is used to send an email to a server, and IMAP and POP3 are two different protocols that we can use to receive and read emails from servers. The next layer we want to look at is the transport layer. This layer is concerned with how devices communicate over WANs and LANs. For instance, do they hold open a specific line like a telephone call, or do they broadcast data like somebody posting a letter? The two main protocols you'll find in the transport layer are TCP and UDP. TCP uses error checking and is therefore more data intensive. It also uses a socket connection and can be thought of as the telephone line. UDP is a broadcast approach with little or no error checking and is therefore seen as a more lightweight protocol than TCP. UDP is a broadcast only, and it sends its data out just like sending letters. Next is the network layer. This layer is responsible for getting out packets of data from one device to another over LANs and WANs. And the most common protocol in this layer is IPv4 and its successor, IPv6. IPv4 is responsible for allocating unique addresses to every device on the internet. It uses a 32-bit address, allowing 4 billion devices to exist, all connected to the internet. However, given the growth of the internet, its successor, IPv6, is needed to support 128-bit addressing, allowing around 3.2 times 10 to the power of 38 devices to be simultaneously connected to the internet. Once a device has an IP address, it can be found by routers, allowing network packets to be correctly directed. Finally, we have the link layer, and this protocol is related to how do network packets move between individual steps of our network, so individual links. The two key protocols here are actually families of protocols grouped under two distinct names. Ethernet relates to protocols that are used to get network packets from one device to another via a cable, and Wi-Fi relates to protocols that are used to getting network packets from one device to another via radio waves. So in this video, we've looked at each of the layers of the 4-layer model, and we've identified some common protocols and their uses. For a more detailed description of protocols, I'll post some links in the description below. And also in the description below, you'll find some links to the worksheets to help you revise this subject. And as always, I hope to see you all soon. Take care.